Nesses últimos dias houve uma grande repercussão aqui no Brasil sobre Todo Mundo Odeia o Chris. Muitas pessoas estão revivendo momentos especiais por causa de uma pessoa, Vincent Martella. O programa foi um sucesso estrondoso aqui no Brasil e ainda é lembrado especialmente nas reprises que ainda passam na TV Record. Todo Mundo Odeia o Chris marcou a infância de muitas pessoas aqui no Brasil, inclusive a minha. Mas o protagonista acabou dando declarações que me decepcionaram muito e decepcionaram também todo o público brasileiro que tinha uma admiração por Tyler James Williams.
Hello, Brazil.
Hi Brazil, we love you.
Hello. Hello.
Sometimes being a fan favorite, like I'm Brazilian.
Okay.
And I know that you have issues with
it's
your
a lot.
audience.
It's really a lot. I just gave you Instagram. I just gave it to him. It was like, all right, fine. Here,
What
take
happened?
it. I don't know. None of us know. Okay, we just don't. I've talked to the whole cast of everybody. None of us get it. We don't understand it. We don't know what y'all are saying. It's so confusing. What's happening on Instagram currently is me and the entire cast of Everybody Hates Chris will post a photo. Then there will be one line in Portuguese. Then literally 36,000 of that same line in Portuguese. We don't know what it is. We don't know why it's happening. I think it's a game or something. It's a game.
What's the line?
It's different for every photo. None of us understand it. We tried to ask what it was. It hasn't stopped.
Interesting
I don't
thing
know.
that's happening just in one place.
Just on the Instagram.
That's why he's a fan favorite.
So apparently it's great.
Brazilians are crazy indeed.
It's great. I have one photo
I love Brazil.
that has
Who doesn't?
125,000 comments of all Portuguese.
It's delightful.
Just
Delightful.
all saying the same thing. And I don't know what it says. But great.
Good stuff.
I hope
Says
it's
what it
positive.
says. You're a
I
fan
hope it's all
favorite.
positivity.
You have to go there, man. You have to go there. And
I'm
find
afraid
out.
I'm going to get kidnapped. Because if it's like that on Instagram, what's it going to be like in real life? Is it that much love? It's going to be great. I hope so.
It's all because of Chris. It
Apparently
started with Chris.
it got there one day, and they've just been running it like crazy.
Yeah.
That's it. But as actors, we have no idea when that happens, how that happens.
How do you deal with social network, like to not get crazy, to not answer all comments, because same amount of love that comes a lot of hate.
Oh, I don't address. Well, I like to believe that, especially from the hate point of view, I can't be upset at anybody saying something about me that I don't know, because I don't know you. So your opinion is not valid. But if it is positivity, I will address it. Thank you very much. By all means, kick that out and appreciate it. But anything negative, I don't know you. I don't know where you're coming from. Can't really be insulted by it.
Eu não consigo entender o porquê o Tyler James Williams não gosta dessa proximidade com o público brasileiro, sendo que ele poderia aproveitar e muito a fama que ele tem aqui no Brasil para divulgar marcas, para poder fazer comerciais e também ganhar muito dinheiro com publicidade aqui no Brasil e ser mais próximo também do público brasileiro. Mas ele acabou preferindo a distância, limitando os comentários das suas redes sociais para que os brasileiros parassem de comentar nas suas publicações no Instagram.
And so what is with all the Portuguese that we're seeing on your social media right now, Tyler?
Gosh,
What is
I
happening?
just-
What is happening?
I don't know. It's okay. It must be some kind of game or something they do in Brazil or something like that. But apparently they got a hold of Everybody Hates Chris reruns, and that's their thing, is just flooding your timeline with Portuguese. 275,000 comments.
Of what? Like
Of
on
Portuguese.
on a
Just
picture?
Straight, yeah.
On Instagram?
Straight Portuguese.
So you're looking down at it. You post a photograph of just say what? Anything? that you
Anything.
do?
It could be of my dog, my family.
Can we try this out right now?
We could totally try this. I guarantee
Do you have your phone on
Yes,
you
I
right
do.
now? Okay. So
Guarantee you.
let's take a selfie. All right. And then you'll post it, and then suddenly Portuguese is going to
Somebody should just watch all the Portuguese.
watch all.
Just watch. Like by the time the interview's over,
Okay.
on it.
it'll be 1,000 comments.
Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. Nice picture.
There we go.
All right, so
All
you
right.
post that. And he's going to post that right now, and they're going to watch. So you're going to, how many likes are you going to get on this whole thing from
It's
Brazil?
gonna be thousands, but it's the comments that we gotta watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this. What's the Portuguese update over there at the Chris Command Center? Do we have it right now? Do we got it right now?
It's flowing in. We have Brockman's phone here on the page. It's just live updating with multiple comments in Portuguese. I went to it on.
There are already thousands on there.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Look at that.
I don't look.
Here's one that says lots of Portuguese, yo.
So much Portuguese. And listen, I love Brazil. You guys are wonderful. It's
What does
great.
Pai do, Greg?
I don't know, man. I just don't know.
You
It's
could
so
have just
confusing.
cursed in Portuguese. I'd be careful.
You might have just cursed.
When I first came to the page on the web browser, it said, "This page is in Portuguese. Would you like to translate it?"
I don't know what's going on. I don't like. It's so confusing.
Don't you have? Can't you?
We actually
figure this
called
out?
Instagram.
And?
Instagram, I was like, hey, are these bots? Are these people spamming it? They were like, no, each one is an actual person. And apparently it's something they do in Brazil where they decide, here's the person that we're gonna either mess with or really enjoy. I can't tell which one it is. And we're all gonna post the same comment over and over again em português.
Diferente do Tyler James Williams, os outros atores que fizeram parte do elenco de Todo Mundo Odeia o Chris sempre deixaram bem claro a sua gratidão pelos fãs brasileiros, e eu vou deixar vocês aí com as falas de todos os atores que fizeram parte daquele elenco histórico de Todo Mundo Odeia o Chris falando sobre o Brasil.
People still recognize you on the street? Yes, actually, it's funny. Yesterday I got recognized and I was in full makeup, and usually people don't notice me like that. And I was at a soul food restaurant just eating, and these group of kids came in and they kept staring at me and they recognized me, which was really surprising. And I took some pictures of them, so it was really cool.
Awesome. Yeah, because you're so young on the show. And you're like,
Yeah, so it's surprising. It really surprises me when people still recognize me, especially when I'm 20 now, so I don't really look the same, I don't think, but maybe I do.
now?
I'm 20.
You look really young.
I know.
I'm just saying.
How old do I look?
Everybody hates Chris.
Still look the same?
Yeah, you still look the same.
Well, that's good.
It's a good thing.
Yeah,
Black
it
don't
works.
crack, baby.
You
You know
work
what
for
I'm
a
saying?
long.
There we
my
go.
God.
There we go.
Exactly.
Hashtag young forever. For real.
Hey, Brazilian peeps. I just want to say thank you for all the messaging, all the love, all the requests. I thought I was being scammed, but it is you guys. And I just want to say thank you. I love you guys. I might just do a Netflix special out in Brazil because, shit, they don't notice me here. So I might as well do what I can over there and get my numbers up. But I just want to say thank you. The Everybody Hates Chris family thanks you. And I'm learning so much Portuguese. Drago tu é perigo, KKK, which means something different here. Drago tu perigo, KKK, which means a little something different here in the States, but I guess it means something good. And thank you from Danger, which again is Brazilian, because when you call me Danger, it seemed a little off. But anyway, thank you. I love you, and maybe I'll have a Netflix special in Brazil. Might as well start something else. See, even my dog thinks it's a good idea. Take care.
Brasil, eu tô aqui com o Tyler e ele tem uma mensagem pra vocês bem importante.
Hey, Brazil, I love you guys. You guys are so great. But the spamming, we could just slow down on it a little bit. I have no problem with you guys. You guys are great. I love you all. But it's now a bit much. My friends are mad at me because it's happening to them. So I'm only doing this from there. Please, just a little bit. Maybe not 100,000 comments. Maybe a few. Just a few. I still see them. I love you all. It's wonderful. But it's a little much right now. Just a little bit.
Brazil!
Really? What's the story there?
I started getting a lot of tweets and on my social media, and then my Instagram account in Portuguese. I'm like, what in the world? Like, what's going on? I'm like, what happened? Like, did I do something when I went to Brazil? But they told me that I was one of the only positive black female dark-skinned images on in Brazil, because there's one there. Yeah, which is great. There are over 200 million black people in Brazil. So
Do you go to Brazil often?
I've been there 4 times.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
pretty-
Why do you
yeah.
go there so often?
Because I'm a star there.
What have you been up to? Let's see, we worked together on Everybody Hates Chris,
We
but that
did.
was, it's been off the air for 10 years, right?
Almost, I think 9.
I think so.
I think it's been off. I think
2008?
2010 was the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is so crazy that it's been that long, because it keeps coming back around into my life. I don't know if it happens to you too. But
Whenever I mention it, I'm surprised that people not only know what it was, but have such a fondness for it. Because I didn't really realize or remember that in the time. You know how it is when
Yeah.
you're working on something, you make
Yeah.
it and people kind of whatever. But it's lived on in syndication and international syndication.
Well, and Brazil. Can we talk about Brazil?
I would love.
Like, so the Brazilians are cuckoo over Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
They always were. It was like one of the first international markets to go after that show.
Yeah. So when I was like, oh, I have to get onto Instagram and Twitter and stuff. when I first went on, all of a sudden, all of these followers from Brazil, Mr. Senorita Morello.
Oh
and,
my
and
gosh.
so I learned how to say obrigado. And then I have a friend who's Brazilian, and because when I'd get paragraphs of stuff, I'm like, I don't know if I should say thank you or please stop. You know?
When it's redubbed or whatever, it's obviously not your voice, so they're just recognizing your face.
Oh, I guess.
Right?
Well, unless it's.
They syndicated
Did they subtitle
in
it?
English, and then I know they had.
Or they did dubbing.
Oh.
They did both for
Okay.
some markets that they didn't want to spend the money to. This happens all the
Okay.
time, but like when they don't want to spend the money to dub, which is apparently quite expensive,
Right.
they subtitled, but who knows?
So maybe it's subtitled there. But I've gotten like really lovely, and then some like, okay, I'm not giving you my shoe size messages.
My.
You know?
That's a whole different thing, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's weird
yeah, but I
people
know
everywhere.
that, and when I see Tyler on Instagram or Tashina or Terry, part of the cast,
Yeah.
I know they really went after Tyler, and Tyler was like, please stop, like it's too much, because I think he was so overwhelmed by it and so
must have been.
surprised by
And
it.
just a kid at the time, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Young,
it's
like
really-
12 then, or
Yeah,
younger?
it was a-
They all started at 13. They were all 13,
Okay.
I believe. That they turned 13 that first month
Yeah.
or so.
Oh my
Still
gosh!
young
and
at anything.
my character was a horrible racist who didn't know she was a racist.
Yes.
So I would say horrible things
Yes.
to Tyler, and then
With a smile on your face
with
and
a
like, she's
smile,
so nice.
right.
For work.
Then we would cut, and I would hug him. And
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Agora, eu peço para você deixar a sua opinião aqui nos comentários a respeito das falas polêmicas do Tyler James Williams e de suas atitudes com os fãs brasileiros, e também a sua opinião sobre as falas dos outros atores que interpretavam os outros personagens de Todo Mundo Odeia o Chris a respeito do Brasil. Também peço para você se inscrever no canal para não perder os próximos vídeos, e assim você apoia o meu trabalho aqui no YouTube.